I'm Spike Lee. When I'm not directing, I do this. It pays the rent, puts food on the table, butter on my whole wheat bread. Anyway, I had this new comedy coming out. It's a very funny film. She's Gotta Have It. Check this out. With Nola, you get 4 days, I'll get 3.
It's mighty black of you.
But I get the weekends, though.
The She's Got to Have It Moleskine limited edition notebook is at the center of my exclusive conversation with Hollywood icon Spike Lee. I'm Michael Reel, and this is ReelUrbanNews.com. We catch up with the legendary director at Book Soup in West Hollywood, California.
Do the right thing, Spike Lee.
Oh, yeah, we got that.
Oh,
I thought
BK all day.
yes, right on, man. That's straight from New York. That's fab. Thank you so much.
Spike, how excited are you about this limited edition, the Moleskine book?
Well, I'm very excited, and when I write a script, I use Moleskine books, so it's a product I've used for many, many years, and so with the upcoming 30th anniversary, which is tomorrow. 30 years tomorrow will be the day will be the debut of my first joint. In fact, it's only playing at one theater in New York, the Cinema Studio Theater, 68 Broadway. But anyway, I approached, on the humble, I approached Moleskine, and they said, okay, so this is it. And so, very happy to be here at Book Soup because I've done several book signings here, and it gives me a chance to interact with my peoples out here on the left coast. So it's all good.
Cool. A special book for you. It's covered in pink, and it's your mom's favorite color.
Fuchsia. Fuchsia.
Bold pink. Fuchsia.
Right, fuchsia.
How special is that?
Everything's happened. There would be no school days, or do the right thing, or Malcolm X, or anything if the jump off wasn't. She's Gotta Have It. That's the jump off, first joint.
Are you surprised that people are just still clamoring for this movie? It was so instrumental. It was so pivotal.
Well, that's true, but there's a whole different thing because I create this character called Mars Blackman.
Sure.
And so that's where the whole thing with Nike and Michael Jordan, and Mars is like a mythical character.
Mars Blackman here again. Nobody in the world could cover my main man, Michael Jordan. Nobody. And cut.
But he's still going strong. All these characters are still relevant. Yes. All right, let's talk about this. The character in the movie, She's Gotta Have It. Upperly mobile, female. How does that movie play in the 21st century?
Oh, I think Nola Darling was ahead of her time.
Mm-hmm.
If you saw juggling 3 men at the same time.
Sure.
I mean, the movie came out in 85. I wrote that 86. I wrote that in 85. So I think that Nola Darling, to repeat myself, was very much ahead of the time, and so she fits right in today.
You approach every script with the Moleskine book.
Yeah, that's where I start. Write down my notes, characters' names, dialogue, plot points, and so it all starts for me with the Moleskine book.
When you talk to students, your film students, what do you tell them about this book and how essential it is?
Well, I tell them that they should have a journal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and just write every day. Whether this one depends on your whole mental makeup.
Sure.
When you wake up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, or when you go to bed at night, but just get that work ethic where you gotta write.
When you're thinking about writing, from an African American perspective, I'd like to pose a question. How important is it that, and you've been doing it for so long, how important is it that we tell our story?
Well, I've been saying that, and many people have been saying that for years, and that's not changed
Sure.
anymore. You saw what happened this past year with the Academy, and you saw what happened since then. Now there's a whole new influsion of people of color and women. So the power of an image is never gonna fade. And he or she who tells the story, sometimes they get it wrong, sometimes they get it wrong on purpose. And we just seen that go on for too long.
Sure.
I mean, and everybody should be able to be in a position to tell their own story.
I'm going to close out with, what do you want the purchaser of this book to walk away with when they leave here today from your signing? What do you want us to walk away with?
Well, it's going to be signed. It's only 3,000 were made. So they've been selling like hotcakes. And if I was them, I'd buy one to write in and buy another one just to hold on to. Because this is the first Spike Lee joint. And so this is the film that started the whole. You go to IMDb, that's the first thing you're gonna see.
Sure.
Feature films, don't if you don't include my thesis film, Joe's Bedside Barbershop. This is the very first one. So, of all the films I've done, though, this is the hardest one for me to look at.
Sure. Why?
It's the first one.
And you made it with under 200,000,
175,000.
and it's still a masterpiece.
She's Gonna Have is not a masterpiece. It's the best I could do. I mean, as far as being a filmmaker and experience, and I just did the best I can do, and thank God it worked out.
Well, thanks for what you do.
All right,
Appreciate it.
My man.
Thank you.
Sonny, let's come here. Come here. Sonny, come here. Look at the camera. Turn around. Bootleg.
I just wanted to get something on my wall. He said like, oh, you guys right here?
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're trying to get him now.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Lincoln High School.
Yeah.
The Rail Splitters.
Cheers.